All right, so this, of course, is the big race to power in Bihar. Nitish Kumar, who's been in charge of the state for 20 plus years, Diksha. You know, that's a long time, 2 decades. That's how long he's been in power, and he's still gunning for yet another term in power. Will he, of course, cross the finish line is something that we'll have to wait and watch for. Or is this going to be Tejashwi Yadav's moment, who, remember, has been waiting in the wings for quite some time now? And what sort of a splash will the Jan Swaraj party of Prashant Kishore make? These are some of the questions that are going to be answered today as the voters have now made their opinion clear. They've cast the ballots. The counting is underway. And this is what the leads and trends at this moment look like.
Right. And as per the latest trends, BJP Plus is at 138. Then we have RJD Plus, which is at 90, and Jan Swaraj is projected at 3 seats. Now, of course, the main question is that will the NDA is going to have the comfortable victory as is being projected by the early trends? But of course, we'll have to wait for more tangible data to come in, and this is only still the early phases of the counting which is going on. So things can change drastically any time now.
That is indeed correct, because remember, take these leads and trends with a pinch of salt, although they may indicate the direction in which they are heading. At this moment, 122, remember, is the magic figure. That is the majority mark. And the BJP Plus alliance, along with the JDU, appears to be clearly ahead. Which way has the wind blown in Bihar? That, of course, we will get to know. But at this moment, it is in fact being reported that at the Bharatiya Janata Party's head office in Delhi, jalebis and sattus are now being prepared. That's an interesting sort of an image on the day of the counting. But who actually ends up eating those jalebis and laddus by the end of the day is something that we'll have to wait and watch out for. And on the broadcast, we've got with us senior journalist R.K. Upadhyay, who's joining us all the way from Bengaluru. Mr. Upadhyay, a very good morning to you. I hope this is going to be a clear mandate which could come out. Which way do you think the wind is blowing? What are the key factors in your opinion?
Well, I think the wind has already started blowing very, rapidly. And one can see that, as predicted, the NDA seems to be doing, as expected, better than MGB, that's Mahagathbandhan. And, some of these predictions regarding these smaller parties that, Jan Swaraj and Congress coming through also shows that, the predictions have been on the dot. I mean, it shows that, BJP and the JDU are holding strong, and it looks like, they will perform. Of course, it's a very, very early time, because I think just about the postal ballots have been, taken up now, and the actual, that could be less than 1%. So the actual counting will begin in about half an hour or so, and then we'll exactly what the correct leads are. These are all very temporary leads based on preliminary reports.
Absolutely.
Right, Mr. Upadhyay, as the counting of the votes for Bihar Assembly Election is underway, the state created history by recording a voter turnout of 67.13%, which is the highest since 1951. And we know in Bihar's political history, sharp turnout increases have sometimes signaled major shifts in power. Well, having said that, what, according to you, could the surge in turnout imply for Bihar this time?